Hello guys, now you're watching the live streaming of CGTN. As you can see, I'm surrounded by mountains and forests. And you may be wondering where I am. I'm the reporter Guo Tianqi. I am in southwest China's Chongqing. And here is Shizhu County. It is a Tujia autonomous county. So, and you may be wondering what are those behind me. These are the very special plant here called water shield. It's also a level first protected plant in China. But here in Shizhu County, people are using this plant to make money, to make fortune. And also, as you can see, I'm in my full kit. I'm wearing the special trousers for picking up the water shield, and you can follow me and have a try of picking up the special water shield in Shizhu County. Actually, we are in the altitude of more than 1,000 meters, so here the weather is relatively cool. And my guest is already waiting me over there. Introduce 婷婷，陈丽婷 ，Hello， 介绍一下自己吧。
好的。很高兴认识大家啊！我叫婷婷妹，是一名返乡创业的这个青年。我回我们的这个家乡已经1年多了，在我们家乡帮助我们这边家乡的农民一起在各个平台上面做电商，卖我们家的这个纯菜。
Tintin just returned her hometown for e-commerce because as we all know that e-commerce is thriving nowadays, and selling the water shield is also a good way to online selling the water shield. So she came back from bigger cities to her hometown to help those people, especially those elderlies, to sell their water shield. And now we can see that here is a lot of water shield field. 那就下去看一下吧。And now we are going to step into the water shield. It's about 60 centimeters. It's the right depth for the growth of the water shield. 那你先下去吧。
这个水有点深的哟，你要小心一点哦。
好。
我刚刚采了几颗在这个地方。这个季节是纯菜已经开花了。哦。这是开的小花，能够开10几天左右，然后过了它就蔫了。这个季节是我们纯菜开花的季节啊，所有的小花全部冒出头了。我们这个纯菜是开的这种暗红色的小花。然后我们采摄
像机稍微近一点。
我们是要采纯菜，慢一点哦，不太好走哦，下面有淤泥啊。好了，我们采纯菜的话，就是沿着这个边儿，这样把它叶子打开，然后下面去看下面的这个小的嫩芽。我们采的就是这个一叶一芽，采的就是这下面这一点点。
You can see that actually there's a fluffy mud in the field. And the edible part of the water shield is the tender leaves under the water. Let me find one for you.
对，把叶子打开。
Yes, you can just Sorry about the earlier internet connection, and now we're back. And now we are still in the water shield field, and you can see that there are some leaves floating on the surface of the water. But what we are going to find are the leaves, the tender leaves under the water, and they are protected by very thick pectins. Oh, here's one, and Here I find a big one, and I'm going to.
可以，没关系，这样拿起来给他们看看吧。我们采的是下面这个，吃的是这个，然后上面这个是飘在上面的，是它的妈妈已经不能吃了，然后是它下面的宝宝吃下面这个嫩芽，所以它有水中碧螺春的称号。那么因为跟采碧螺春是一样的，采下面这个一叶一芽啊，采的就是它。
Tingting told me that this upper part of the water shield, yes, this leaves floating on the water are not edible. The most nutritious part is the tender leaf and the two leaves under the water. And because it was protected by the thick pectin, so it cannot fully open. I'll just put it into this into this little basket.
对啊，就是这样采它的。
哦，
把这里掐住就 OK 了，比较滑，这个比较滑。
Actually, when you are standing in the water and finding those water shield, picking up edible part of the water shield, you're touching the very tender jellies.
我们这个就是这样子，把这个叶子打开，找它下面这个嫩芽，然后把它掐起来。这个不太好采摘，1个小时，像我的话，只能采个1-2斤。像这个采了10几年纯菜的这种叔叔阿姨们，他们1个小时能够采个4-5斤。所以说他们要比我采的快一点。你看，来拿起来给大家看一看。这个就是很标准的一个纯菜了。然后这个季节它在开花，下面这个里面有一个红色的小包包，就是它的小花。还过个10几天就没有了啊，它就长过了。
Yeah, let me show to the audience. Tingting said this little red bud is the flower of the water shield, and after a few 10 more days, it will disappear. And also, picking up water shield is a very hard work. You can see this is the flower of the water shield. So lots of people, they can pick up the very matured workers here can pick up about 3 kilograms per hour. And Tingting, she told me she can only pick up about 1 kilograms an hour. So it is really hard work because nowadays picking up water shield can only by people or not manufactured. 现在是还不能通过机械来采集这个纯菜，对吧？
没有办法通过机器采摘的，因为这个很滑，而且都是每一个叶子下面要去找，所以说机器不能够采摘，都得人工采摘。我们这边的话，像留守老人比较多，基本上都是老人在这边采的比较多，年轻人很多都是出去打工去了。那么这边的老年人采摘的话，就是从早上基本上就是天亮了啊，就是6点多就下田来采摘，然后基本上晚上要到7点钟才回去，因为我们这边收购的那种收购商是6点钟左右才过来收购所以说他们从早上6点一直要到晚上6点采摘这个纯菜。
Yes, they're very hardworking. Tingting told me that here in this village in Shizhu County, and most of the people they are who are picking up the water shield, they are the left behind elderlies. So they have to, in order to make enough money for them and to make sure that all the edible part of the water shield are picked. So they almost work from the morning, like 6 o'clock, until the evening, like 6 p.m. So they work really long time. But the picking up time of the water shield is just a few months. Basically, it's from the April to September. 这个纯菜采摘的这个季节，就是大概就是时间就是4月到9月的，对吧？
对的，对的，4月底到9月底是我们采摘纯菜的时间，就基本上每天都要到田里面来采摘。然后因为夏天的话，这个太阳比较大，然后我们采摘的比较勤一点啊，不然的话它这个叶子就长开了，就太阳越大，它就容易长得越开。所以说我们几乎都是夏天，整个一夏天都要采摘的。
So actually, here is the summer season in Shizhu County. And especially when there is a lot of sunshine, they have to pick the edible part of the water shield as soon as possible. Otherwise, it will grow too fast, and most of them will grow like this, the leaves floating on the water, and they are not edible at all. 但是这个纯菜的收购价其实也是挺高的，是吧？我听说有一斤有5块钱呢。
这个主要就是这个纯菜本来就很稀少。然后它主要是人去采摘的话，1个小时也就只能采个几斤啊，所以说算下来人力是很费力的。然后就是整个人的话泡在这个水里头，是从早上一直泡到晚上，就这样弯着腰下去找，一颗一颗去找，所以说老年人都会觉得很累很辛苦。
Yeah.
小心点啊。我感觉你都走不起来了。
Yes, the mud is really steep, and you have to pull your feet out every step you make.
就看起来采摘还是挺轻松的，但其实这个呢，就一般的人来采摘的话，可能也不太行，因为你看它这个采摘起来，上面这个滑滑的这个东西很滑，就有点像去捉泥鳅的感觉，所以说，就是一般的人他采摘就比较慢，那个就是这边采摘。就是10-20年的这种老年人采摘的比较快一些。
So she told me that it's not very easy to pick up a water shield because it's so the pectin are not very easy to catch, and it's like catching a fish in the water. So a lot of really experienced workers, they are really good at it. So they are the picking up the purchase price for the water shield are also pretty high. It's about 1 kilogram of water shield. You sell it to the company here or the farm or agricultural commission in the village. They will pay you about 10 RMB or more than 10 RMB.
往前面走一走，要不要我扶你？
不用了 because picking it up is not a very pleasant work, and you have to you have to bend in the water for like 12 hours a day. 这样其实就是如果很熟练的话，一天大概可以采多少斤呢？
一天的话就是一个人差不多就是50斤左右。一个人一天就是很熟练，就是采10个小时吧，能够采50斤左右。
那就可以赚到大概
200-300块。
婷婷 told me that if you work 10 hours a day, and some of the very experienced worker, they can pick up about 45 kilograms per day, and they can make about 200 to 300 RMB a day. 其实这个纯菜对水质的要求是非常高的，对吧？
对的，所以说很多地方是没有嘛。就其实这个纯菜很多人是没有吃过、没有见过的。我们这边的话，就是主要就是水质比较好。很多年以前，就是20-30年以前，我们也是种稻谷，但是后来发现水质特别好。其实稻谷种出来的话，产量也不是很高。后来他们就知道了有这个纯菜需要长在这个水质好的地方，那么后来就引进了这个纯菜过来种植。那么这个纯菜种植出来的话，品质也特别的好。然后后来就都不种田了，就不种稻谷了，全部都种这个纯菜了。其实收入的话，算下来比稻谷还要高一些。
So the water shield needs very good water quality. And yesterday I spoke to a scientist there. He is doing his research just beside the field. He told me that if the TDS, means the total dissolved solid in the water, or reach 30, the pectin of the water shield will not grow. What's the meaning by TDS 30 is that you can drink the water directly. According to WHO, the drinkable water, the level of the drinkable water is the TDS 100, which means have a 100 milligram total dissolved solid in per liter water. And here the water is actually pretty much drinkable.
这边就是一个在海拔这个1500米上面的一个这个大山里头，然后周围呢也没有工厂，也没有工业污染，所以这个水质也是特别好的。然后我们这边的水质主要就是一个山泉水，我们这边从10月份就开始下大雪了，然后来年的话就是这个山泉水下来特别的清澈，所以这个田里面的水你别看它现在有点就是说有泥，但它这个水质是特别好的。就我们这个纯菜是需要这个泥的，所以说看起来有点昏，但它其实这个水质是一个山泉水包括像现在我们这个水下面的话温度的话脚踩下去的话可能也只有几度，很凉的，你发现没有？水下面是很凉的，所以就是一个山泉水。
Tintin told me that in this area is about over the altitude of 1,200 meters. So the weather here is pretty cool. For example, it will begin to snow in October. And also, surrounding this area, there are not so much industries. So the weather are well protected. The atmosphere and the environment are very well protected. And the snow to the mountain, they will melting in the next year. And the mountain spring will flow to the field, and to make sure that the quality of the field are pretty good. And also yesterday, a scientist told me that he tested the water, the mountain spring just flow off the mountain, and he told me that the TDS of that water is only 3 milligrams per liter. 所以我昨天就是问了一个研究这边研究纯菜的人，然后他跟我说，这个山上刚流下的山泉水，它 TDS 只有3，就相当于TDS 100的，就是可以直接喝的水，然后我们现在流下来的水 TDS 只有3。
对的属于一个超级纯净水吧。都能够喝。然后我们这个纯菜的话，你看它上面这个透明的这个胶质比较多，就水质越好，它的透明的这个胶质就更多，那么营养价值就会更高。所以我们这个品质的话，就主要看它，这个透明的胶质够不够多。
Also because not only because of the clear water, the temperature and soil condition are also very crucial for the growth of the water shield. And the thicker the pectin is, the better the quality, and also more feasible for sale and export to other countries. 所以今天天气其实就是这么太阳这么好的不是很常见的吧？
像夏天也会有，要么就是出大太阳，要么就是下大雨。但是我们这边几乎都是中老年人在采摘嘛，都得穿的比较厚，穿的还是比较厚的。因为这个水下面比较凉，就是怕老年人就是天天在水里泡着，就是怕风湿比较重。
Guys, welcome back. Sorry for the internet connection. And as you can see, we're already stepping out of the field. Actually, although the sunshine is quite good, the water in the field is still so very cold. So here's Tintin with me, and we are going to take our water field. This is what we get. 这个品质怎么样呢？
这个品质还算 OK 的，像这个品质特别漂亮的，你看到没有？咱们评价一个纯菜品质好不好，看它上面这个果胶多不多啊？这个果胶多，那么它就是很好的一个品质了。
Tintin told me that today the water shield has very good quality. Because the pectin is really thick. 那叶片大小有没有什么讲究？
叶片的话就是太大的不行，然后长开的也不行。如果它已经长开了，那么就是老了，上面的这个果胶就不够多呢。它一定要这样卷起来的，不能打开的，打开就不行。
The leaves, the excellent water shield leaves should be like this, or wrapping up.
这个品质就不好。
哦，
这个就不好。
This is not a very good water shield because it is already opening up, and this is a good one. 这个就是好的吧？Yeah, this is the good one. The pectin making it to wrap in the inward. So, I also know a place here that we can see the actual mountain water floating down the mountain. 这边有一个可以看到山泉水的地方，我们现在一起去看一下吧。
好啊。
Also, let me welcome another guest from the local company that are doing the water shield work, doing the water shield business. Mr. 牟俊 ，Hello， 你可以先把这个放一下吧。牟俊，介绍一下自己吧。
我叫牟俊，是负责我们潘伯伯这边的负责人。
就介绍一下你们公司也可以。
我们公司的话，成立是2014年，到这个地方已经发展了快10几年了。主要就是发展纯菜产业以及纯菜的精深加工产品。
So his company here is for more than 10 years here, and now he's taking me to the mountain spring. 你是本地人吗？
我不是本地人，我是万州人。
那你是土家族吗？
我是汉族，不是土家的。
As we going up to the mountain spring, and I can also tell you some history in this area. Actually, the 纯菜, also known as the water shield in Chinese is 纯菜, also have more than 1,000 years of history in China, and lots of ancient poetry are mentioned in the water shield. Also some Chinese idiom. 这其实纯菜在中国有非常多年的历史，主要有几千年了。
对的，纯菜的发展已经有几千年的历史了。从我们古代，皇帝这本来是皇帝的御用品，然后到现在我们已经人人可以吃到这个东西了。
He told me that in the ancient time, the water shield can only be enjoyed by the emperor, but nowadays ordinary people can also have it. 所以纯菜现是原产中国的一种菜，对吧？一种植物的。
对的，纯菜的原地就是在中国的西湖那边，然后我们通过引进，然后引进到我们这边来了。所以纯菜更适合我们这边的生长，因为西湖他们那边已经没有这个东西了，已经很少了。
The original the original growth site of the water shield is in the east part of China, in Hangzhou and Suzhou in Xizhu, and but nowadays their environment is not as good as here in Shizhu County. So the best water shield in China grows in Shizhu here, and also there are a lot of ingredients in the water shield. 就是纯菜里面其实有非常多的营养元素，对吧？
对的，纯菜里面含有丰富的氨基酸以及那个多糖这些东西的，主要就是这些成分。
也有很多的钙和锌。 还有各种维生素。
这个纯菜的话，我们中国赋予它一个兴王，它的含锌量是植物中我们所发现是最多的一个东西。
Also, as my guest told me, and yesterday our scientists told me that the water shield has has lots of zinc in it. It's actually the zinc's king in the plants. So it has a lot of functions. Is also a traditional Chinese medicine. 纯菜也算是一种中药药材的，对吧？
对的，纯菜的话，它有一个清热解毒的一个功效嘛。我们现在正在研发它的一个新型的，比如说用医药价值或者保健价值的一个产品来。
Here we already saw the mountain spring. It's right there. Can you see that? Oh. Once I'm coming close to the mountain, I feel really cool. It's very different from in the sunshine. 这水是可以直接喝的吗？
对，这水是可以直接喝的，因为它是经过山上一层一层土壤的过滤形成的水。我
可以现在就喝一下吗？
可以的，可以的，这真的可以喝。
My guest told me that the water here is drinkable because it's filtered, is already filtered by the many layer of the soil. And let me try now. Oh, so cool! The temperature is like almost below 10 degrees, I think. Have a try. See, the water is so clear. It's like bottled water to me. 就我觉得这个喝起来就像是那种矿泉水的味道。
对的，对的，对的。
凉的，对不对？
还蛮好喝的。I want to have another try. Really cool, clear. 你要试一下吗？
我可以试一下。
好。
很凉，对不对？特别的凉，对不对？
对，非常凉。
所以我们的那个，所以我们种植的那个纯菜的那个田里面就是很凉的水，就是这个水沁下去的。
Those mountain water will directly flow into the water shield field. So the water shield field, the temperature of the water in the water shield are also very cool. So actually, in every part of the water, we can see a small string floating beside it. Because the water shield needs those floating water to grow. 所以我们每一个这个纯菜田旁边都是有一个小溪流的，对吧？它就因为要保持这个水的流动。
对，纯菜它必须要有一个流动水才能形成，必须是我们这个山泉水才行。如果不是山泉水的话，它纯菜发育的没有那么好，生长的也没有那么好的。
So because of the water shield needs the floating water as well as the really good quality of the water. So the people here are using the mountain spring to fill the water shield. As we can also see someone are working in the water shield.
Hello, 大叔。
您忙吧。
你踩你的嘛，你踩你的没关系。
We still want to talk to him, but it's very hard for him to walk across the field to us. 我们其实想说几句，但是他离得太远了，走过来也不方便哈。
对，因为田里活动它是非常困难的。在水里嘛，它下面有一层很深的泥土，所以人在里面行走是非常的困难的。
Also, here in this company, they are processing They are processing a lot of. Also, in this company, they are also processing different type of the water shield products. And now we are going inside one of their exhibition hall to see what are those products. And this is the entrance. 我们现在可以参观一下我们纯菜做的副产品是什么样的，纯菜做的其他的产品衍生品。Oh, these are the pure water shield that are be putting in little bags for transport. 这个就是纯的纯菜是吧？
对的，这个就是纯菜。
我可以用这个展示一下。Also are canned.
这个是不一样的。
Yeah. 这种的更小一些，是不是？
这是我们 S 级纯菜生活统计，它是下面那个一节那个嫩芽含果胶最多的那一点，上面的大叶片给它去掉了的。这是营养以及品质最好的那一点，就是这一点。
As we can see, the water shield in the can are much smaller than what we pick in the field because these are the level S quality of the water shield because it removed the bigger leaves, only resumed the most tender leaves in it. So it contains the most pectins. You can see it's floating. 这里面其实是没有水的，全都是果胶，对吧？
它有一点水，但是水不多，因为那个果胶它必须要保持水的那个保湿度，因为它被太阳晒了会干的，它的果胶必须要在水里面泡着啊。
Yeah, it's almost contain all of the liquid in it are the pectins, but only a few water to protect the pectin. 我们继续往前走一下看看吧。Different level of the water shield. And here are the water shield noodles. You can see here. I was really astonished when I saw the water shield noodles. 这个它的口感吃起来是什么样？是滑滑的那种吗？
它的口感的话是比较滑的，然后有面筋独特的那个筋道的啊。
Okay. So this is the drinks made by the water shield, and also water shield can make some cosmetics. 也做了很多化妆品，对吧？
对的，对的。
And all those cosmetics, and here are mask. And 我们可以试一下这个 mask 这个面膜吗？Why not？ 你来试一下 ，Why？ 你可以敷在手上吧。I'm asking my guest 婷婷 to try the mask for me. Also, when I was in the field, I'm like just touching some cosmetics because it's really tender. And 不用就敷在手上吧。And has lots of
它这个纯菜里面的那个粘液的话，就是一个纯天然的补水面膜，所以我们做成了这种面膜，也特别凉凉的感觉。补水嘛，就是补水，特别效果特别好。就是纯菜，你看到之前有一层那个透明的那个果胶没有？那个就是纯天然的补水面膜，所以我们把它做成了这种凉凉的。
Actually, after touching those water field, I feel like my hands, the skin of my hands are more smooth. 你觉得这个和就是真正的纯菜摸起来有什么不一样吗？
真正的摸起来的话，可能稍微更滑一点，这个没有那么更滑。
Actually, the water shield basically has no flavor. So 我很好奇，这个没有味道的纯菜做成的面膜是什么味儿的？
有一点
味道吗？
有一点点那个淡淡的那种清香味，也不是很浓哈。对对对，还是可以的，挺好闻的这个味道。
And the mask also basically is senseless. And also we can try some water shield right now. 我们可以尝一下这个纯菜吗？这已经准备好了。My guests have prepared some water shield for us to try, and the drinks. 可以拿到这边来吗？These are the original shield. Only disinfected by the steams， 就是用那个高温蒸汽杀青过的是吧？哦。So you can see the color is not that green, but it's edible now. 就是生的纯菜也是可以吃的吧？
生的纯菜可以吃，但是它有一点涩的味道啊，必须要经过高温杀青，然后经过漂洗24小时，然后把那个涩味给它去除啊。
So he told me that if you just eat he's pouring the drinks in the actual water shield.
它这个含量也是挺高的。
我们就直接这样吃吗？
直接这样吃。
He told me we can just drink drink and eat this at one mouthful. Let me try. Yes, actually it's my first time to taste a sweet type of the water shield. Yesterday I also tried the cool dish of the water shield and with the dresses and peppers. It's very Chongqing style, and this is I think it's more like a dessert. 这个更像一个甜品，我觉得，是吧？
它搭配我们的饮料的话，它确实就变成了一个甜品，因为纯菜它本身无味道，你可以有很多想象力，把它做成任何的东西啊。
So because of the water shield, after the high temperature cooked and settle down for about a day, and it will become flavorless and can go with anything. 你要试一下这个吗？
好的。
I can taste the sweet and also a little bit sour in it， 有点酸酸甜甜的，
有点酸酸甜甜的味道，还是可以的。
So also in this company they have a little factory to process the first step of the water shield, and all the others, such as the mask and the cosmetics, they are produced in other places. While in the produce area, they just use the basic function of the factory to finish the first step. 那我们现在去看一下那个纯菜的工厂是怎么做的吧。好，我们往这边走。在工厂里面，就是我们是处理做第一步纯菜的处理加工，是吧？
对的，第一步呢，我们要通过蒸汽，然后进行高温给它杀青，然后消菌这些东西，然后第二步的话，我们把杀青好的纯菜，进行用纯净水进行漂洗，就是冲洗一下。冲洗的话，我们大概要在12个小时，把它的其他的涩味啊以及其他的味道给它去除掉。还有它的杀完的那些杂质啊，也是经过漂洗把它给冲洗掉的。
Okay. Now we are going to explore the factory of processing the water shield. 这里装的也是纯菜吗？
这个不是。
这是空的。
空的。
that cans are empty. 这每天晚上是在做这个纯菜的这个杀青工作的，对吧？
对的，因为白天的话，农民他要采摘，然后采摘完了之后，到晚上6、7点他会把纯菜然后交付到我们这里。交付到我们这里之后，我们都进行高温的杀菌啊。
都是在当天必须要处理完成的吗？
当天必须要处理完，因为不处理完的话，它这个会变黑，纯菜这个东西。
So after the farmers, they have already sold their all this collection of the water shield to the company or the agriculture commission in the village. They will be transported here to process, because the water shield have to be processed as soon as it is picked. If you put the water shield overnight, it will turn black and will not taste good. 所以这个地方就是漂洗池。我们先看的是 第二步是吧 ？This is the second step of the water shield. Actually, yesterday we went here. The water shield are coming from this tube. 从这里流出来的。
对。它是在这里这个池子里进行漂洗之后，然后我们从这里放出来，然后进行装桶计量。
After the high temperature steam and cook the water shield, then they will put it into the huge pool, and then after one night it will flow out of it. And here is the platform to 这是滤水的地方，对吧？Here's the platform to remove the water in the water shield and and just maintain, use the pectins on it. 所以这个果胶是不会漏下去的，对吧？
果胶它是不会漏下去的，它只会把水给它滤掉，因为果胶本身在那个存在上面附着的，它不会脱落的。
So the pectin are here to protect the leaves, so they are relatively strong. This platform will left the pectin on the surface. You can see there are small holes on it. 我们往下面走一下看看吧。And then we're going to see the first step of processing the water shield. 我们这个工厂是算建在村子里的吗？
我们这个是在村子里见面的，因为本身纯菜它也是农副产品嘛，它本身也在农村里面这个才能有这个东西，所以我们工厂就近只能在这个农村里面进行建造。
Actually, we are here inside a village in China. So, inside a village in China, and a very huge factory and also a laboratory are here. So I'm very impressed. And 这个是什么香？哦，这就是杀青石吗？
对的。
哦，我们再往上一点。This is the pool they use to steam the water shield. The original ingredient will put in this pool and then into the steam pool. 这是放原料的，对吧？
对。
每天收到的就放这儿。
从那个农民收到的纯菜，然后我们进行放到那个投料池，然后从投料池我们再到这个计量池，计量池我们计量过后，然后一次性我们杀，比如杀青杀多少斤纯菜，然后我们再进行杀进池里进行杀青
Oh yes, he told me that after they gathered the water shield from the farmers, they will put it into this pool, and then will have a certain amount of the water shield into this pool, and then to the steam pool. 然后结束之后就可以再去分装，然后继续其他的步骤了吧？
对，结束之后，我们刚刚看到下面有个漂洗池，进行12小时漂洗之后，我们可以进行加工了，初级加工啊，比如说包装啊、漂洗啊什么的等等后面的工作了
那我们去这个后面看一下吧。And after the washing step, and they will start the wrapping. Start to making it into can, and also put it into the plastic sealed bags to sell to other places. 这个你们是跟那个盒马有合作有订单的，对吧？
对的，我们公司的话，在盒马的话，每一周我们会，盒马给我们订单，我们会批量的生产给他们货的，大概是在2018年、19年的时候，我们跟盒马达成了协议的，就我们这里誉为第一个水上盒马村，
He told me that A few years earlier, they have already signed a contract with a main supermarket in China, and they are providing fresh water shield directly to them. 其实我们做这个纯菜也是帮助了很多农民一起就是赚钱致富的，对吧？
对的，因为在我们公司来之前呢，纯菜的价格一直是非常低的。然后我们公司来了的话，当然习近平主席提出了扶贫这些之类的，我们通过把销路打开之后，我们的纯菜收购价格会一年比一年高。从以前的1块5、2块到现在的5块钱，其实已经是非常的高了。
我听说最低可能到了8毛钱一斤，对吧？
对，在13年的时候，他们这边的话8毛钱一斤，农民的话征收很少。
Before the collective management of the company and also the local government, the selling price of the water shield is almost like less than 1 RMB yuan per 500 grams. So it's really high, and today it's almost 10 RMB yuan per kilogram. So it's a huge progress. And also, their companies have made lots of efforts to maintain the farmers to make sure they are attending and they are willing to grow those water shield. And they have already formed an association to accumulate all the farmers here and to give them their shares. By every year, they give them some cash share. If they joined the commission. And I also know from yesterday we talked to other managers in this company, and they told me that almost there's dozens of families there under the poor line are changing their lives because of growing the water shield, as well as joining the commission and to make sure that they won't lose their money while producing those water shield. And also we've spoke to the commission, the local government officials, and they told me that they give 2,000 RMB yuan per mu. It's about 1/5 acre. To the local people here as compensate to grow the water shield, and all here in Shizhu County, they have grown more than 13,000 mu of the water shield. Is close to 2,300 acres. So after the tour, I think it's really a huge work for whether the government and the company and the local people, and they are making their best effort to pursue a happier life, and everyone they are paying more attention to those they are struggling and under the poor lines. So yesterday we also spoke to some local farmers, and they told me without planting the water shield, they also planting some other traditional Chinese medicines in this area because of the really pleasant atmosphere and the environment. So their collective income per household are growing much more than previous years. So maybe this time's live streaming, and I'm the reporter Guo Tianqi. We are in Chongqing, Shizhu, Tujia Autonomous County, and we hope we can see you very soon. Bye bye.